everyone, my name is Lindy and welcome back to my channel. I just left Half Price Books. There was not a sale going on as I thought, and I thought I had a coupon, but obviously when I checked my email there was not one. So I ended up leaving with 4 books. I got 2 young adult and then 2 romance novels. I usually don't get young adult, but I was looking on Goodreads, and when I typed in this author's name, it had 4 to 5 stars. I was like, you know what, I might as well give it a shot. Now, I like to go back and forth between those two, so I'm happy with my 4 book purchase. I ended up spending like 29 bucks, but these will last me a month maybe, if since it's summer and I have a summer job this time around, so there'll be a lot of reading. I've already read 2 books already, and it's already the 6th of June, 5th, 6th, I don't even know what day it is. It's Wednesday. But so I'm going to show you my 2 young adults, and then I'm going to show you my romance novel purchases. So the first one I got it's by Emery. I can't see her name is, I think it's Emery Lord. Yes, because her last name is covered up by the Half Price Book sticker. This book was $5.99. It's called The Start of Me and You. It's just like a classic romance, I guess a young adult romance, and it says, "We'll make it a good year. But how? Is that something I could plan out? I mean, I planned my lunches and my outfits and even made study plans for tests, complete with extensive notes from class. Why not plan a great year? Last year, that seemed impossible. Mapping a plan in the shadow lands of loss. Now, though, maybe I could fake my way through every step until things were truly good again. I could draw a path back to happiness, step by step." It looks like a good book, and I was intrigued, so I bought it. So the next one I bought is by the same author. Let me find it. I want to say it's the Next Step book. I'm not sure. It's called Open Road Summer by Emery Lord. That's what it looks like. And on the back it says, "2 best friends, 2 broken hearts, 1 summer that will change everything." After breaking up with her bad news boyfriend, Reagan O'Neill is ready to leave her rebellious ways behind. Her best friend, country superstar Dee Montgomery, is nursing a broken heart of her own. Unfortunately, Dee's 24-city tour is about to kick off, offering a perfect opportunity for a girls-only summer for breakup ballads and healing. But when Matt Finch joins the tour as an opening act, his boy next door charm proves difficult for Reagan to resist, despite her vow to live a drama-free existence. With miles to go before Reagan and Dee are ready to risk their hearts again, this summer will be one to remember. And it's called Open Road Summer. I bought both of these, looked really good, and like I said, I like to switch back and forth. So the next book I got I've heard some about this book. I think it's kind of like the After series, like just the dark romance series. So I got Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire, and it was $7.99. And the back says, "The new Abby Abernathy is a good girl. She doesn't drink or swear. She has the appropriate number of cardigans in her wardrobe. Abby believes she has enough distance from the darkness of her past. But when she arrives at college with her best friend, her path to a new beginning is quickly challenged by Eastern University's walking one-night stand. Ugh. Travis Maddox, lean cut and covered in tattoos, is exactly what Abby wants and needs to avoid. He spends his nights winning money in a floating fight ring and his days as the ultimate college campus charmer. Intrigued by Abby's resistance to his appeal, Travis tricks her into a daily life with a simple bet. If he loses, he must remain abstinent for a month. If Abby loses, she must live in Travis's apartment for the same amount of time. Either way, Travis has no idea that he has met his match." Reading the back kind of reminds me of the After series of the Hardin Scott and his Leading Ladies book, and I read those earlier this summer and I absolutely loved them. So I've heard that this is pretty close to that, so I'm going to read it, and so I'm excited. So the last one I got was, I saw this and I almost, I was like, I'm going to go down this aisle, because this aisle I usually don't go down because it's all the not paperbacks, it's the It's not hard. I guess it's paperbacks, the ones that are like really little and flimsy. I was like, I'm going to stop by this end because there's some hardcovers and I want to see what they have. Well, this is usually in like the erotica section, I guess you could say, all the Christina Laurens. And when I saw that, I was like, ooh. But it is $7.99, just like that other one. It's called Dating You, Hating You. And I've heard so much about this book. And I have some Christina Lauren books already that are like the Filthy series. And I haven't read any of them. So I just added this to my collection. And so the back says, despite the odds against them from an embarrassing meet awkward at a mutual friend's Halloween party, Carter and Evie immediately hit it off. Even the realization that they're both high-powered agents at competing films in Hollywood isn't enough to squash the fire. But when their two agencies merge, causing the pair to vie for the same position, all bets are off. What could have been a beautiful blossoming romance turns into an all-out war of sabotage. Carter and Evie are both 30-something professionals, so why couldn't they act like it? Whether these two Hollywood love-hate birds get the storybook Hollywood ending or just a dramedy of epic proportions. Gosh, I tell you, when I read fast, my words get mixed up. You get to enjoy Christina Lauren's heartfelt, hilarious story of romance in the modern world. And so I thought that looked like a good book, and you could tell by the two pictures of the